market is softening a little bit in that the affordability of homes is getting a little tougher for people. Your income's not going to keep up with it. If you can afford it now, let's get you in the game so you can start playing the game. Hi, I'm Damon Gettier with Damon Gettier and Associates Realtors, brokered by Real. With high interest rates and rising prices, should I buy in 2025 or should I wait? And if I wait, what exactly am I waiting for? Many people are reading headlines, they're hearing stuff, they're watching YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, whatnot, and they're saying interest rates are too high, housing prices are high, the interest rates are going to come down, the housing is going to crash, there's going to be a correction. And as you're hearing that, prices continue to rise. Inventory is still low. Interest rates haven't moved. Real estate is local. It amazes me, somebody watches a TikTok from somebody in LA and thinks it's applicable to Southwest Virginia. It really is like California versus Virginia. It's like opposite sides of the world. So with our team, with our company, Damon Gettier and Associates Realtors, brokered by Real, over the last 3 years where people aren't going to buy, I'm not going to buy, prices are too high, we've sold literally hundreds of houses. So I'd say in the last 4 years, we sold over 1,000 houses. And all of those people, I'm going to say every single one of those people are in a better financial situation now than they were then. Prices have still gone up. Interest rates have not gone down. If interest rates do go down, they can refinance and take advantage of that interest rate. And so time in the market isn't the best idea I've ever heard. So pricing, everybody's talking about it's going to come down. Nationwide, we're seeing a 3 to 4% per year increase in prices. That's nationwide. Locally, Lynchburg and Roanoke, we're seeing about a 6% rise in prices. Why are we 6 and they're 3 to 4? We have inventory issues, especially in the Roanoke Valley. Mountains dictate where we can and cannot build. So it's harder to build here. So it's harder to have new housing starts. Without new housing starts, we have a limited inventory. And so our prices are going up a little bit more and a little bit faster than they are in the rest of the country. For example, a $300,000 house listed in 2024, if you waited to this year with 6% appreciation, would be $318,000. So you'd have lost $18,000 in equity in 1 year. Why is 2025 a good time to buy in Virginia? Let's talk about Virginia. That's where we are, Virginia. One, we want to avoid rising home prices. If we continue on the trend we're on, your $300,000 house you're looking at today will be $318,000 next year, will be $336,000 the next year. We want to avoid that, okay? Because your income's not going to keep up with it. If you can afford it now, let's get you in the game so you can start playing the game. The market is softening a little bit in that the affordability of homes is getting a little tougher for people. And so there's a little more inventory to choose from. You got a couple options. Like I did a video a while back saying if you had a list of 10 things, you might get 5. Well, this year you might get 6 or 7 of the things on your list of 10. Rent keeps going up. I just shot a Facebook Live just now telling everybody, look, while you're refusing to buy houses at 7%, I'm buying houses every single month at 7% and then renting them to those of you that don't want to pay 7%. Well, think about it. If I'm paying 7%, I have to charge more than the house payment to make the payment, pay the expenses, and have a profit. So you're paying more than your house payment in rent. So right now, a mortgage is less than rent in this market. And so do you want to pay the landlord's equity or do you want to pay your equity? I like you paying my equity. I just don't think it's the smartest business move for you. And I keep telling everybody, you can refinance. Everybody's like, when rates go down. Well, if they go down, refinance. So lock your price in now. This is what's going to happen. Today, rates are 6.5 to 6.75. Rates right now, 6.75. You buy at 300. Rates dropped to 5.5. Your 300 is now 350 or 375. That's what will happen. They will go up dramatically. They will go up quickly. And that's why when the feds are talking about lowering the rates, they're talking about lowering the rates slowly because they don't want prices to spike. So if you wait for lower interest rates, lock in your price now and then refinance later. It's the easiest thing to do. Let me play devil's advocate. When's it time not to buy? If your finances are unstable, if you don't keep a steady job, don't. If you're broke, don't. Seriously, don't. Like wait until you're financially stable to do it. If your job is seasonal and sometimes you work, sometimes you don't If you don't know if you're going to live here more than 2 or 3 years, don't. And I will say this one, and this is as sensitive as I can. If you're in an unstable relationship, don't. Let me dwell on that one for just a second. If you're in an unstable relationship, if you're not in a good relationship and you buy a house with that person, you just added all kinds of stress to it, not only emotional, but financial. And I never suggest that anybody do that. Just like everybody says a baby doesn't fix anything, neither does a house. Last but not least, if you're just not emotionally ready, if you're not ready for the responsibility of the house, if you're not going to take care of it, if you're not going to love it, then don't buy it. So again, 2025, you want to buy a house? Here's how you can decide for yourself what's right for you. First and foremost, get pre-approved. Reach out to us. I can give you the name of a couple lenders. They're great. They're awesome. They're good at what they do. They're local lenders. They'll help you figure out what you can and can't afford, what you want to afford or don't want to afford. Talk to a local expert, not TikTok, not Instagram. Get off the reels. Call us. I will tell you who to call. Call us. Call our team. We'd be happy to help you out. Happy to give you real advice. Look at your personal goals versus social media goals. Like, are you going to listen to them or are you going to do what you need to do? So really sit down and look at what are your goals in life. Can you afford to buy now? If you can afford to buy now, can you afford to take a risk not buying now? What's holding you back right now? Like, comment below. Like, what's holding you back? Is it interest rates? Is it pricing? Is it uncertainty? Is it scared of tariffs? If it's scared of whatever. What's holding you back from making a buying decision now? Let's talk about it. Like, comment below what it is. If you don't want to comment, send us a PM. You know, why are you hesitant to jump in as a buyer right now? Talk to us. We'll help you get in the know. Until next time, like, comment, share, post, and join us on Real Estate Success Cast on Facebook. See y'all there. Bye.